Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Nicole Aladrian Show. Today, we're going to talk about some juicy topics as always. So, get your tea, your water, or your soda, and don't go nowhere.
Nicole, what's happening?
Hey, we are back in action.
A little bit of
The wonderful,
hiatus.
wonderful Maurice Taylor.
Yeah, we took a little
Yes, and
hiatus,
Taylor,
and now
y'all. Sorry, I'm tired. And
it's
Nicole
all
Adrian,
right.
we are back. It's been a minute, but we're back.
We
How you
back.
doing, my friend?
We back. Welcome to everybody tuning in to the Nicole Adrian Show. If you're new to the Nicole Adrian Show, welcome. My name is Aunt Taylor. I'm the guy in the background waving and pressing buttons. I got a few buttons I like to press every now and then through the show.
Yes,
You know what I
I
mean?
wouldn't be able to do it without you. And I'm Nicole Adrian. So we hope everyone is doing well. And if this is your first time, welcome. We hope you enjoy the show and check out the other episodes as well, all right?
Yeah, there's plenty of other episodes. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can go back to the beginning and start and find out all about Nicole and her whirlwind personality and lifestyle and all the good,
Yes, a lot of relatable topics, right?
fun
But we talk
topics.
about real stuff and relatable things and just all types of things, right? We talk about just about everything. So it's pretty cool over here.
Yeah, my favorite button. Hang on a sec. So yeah, so
That is your favorite button. It feels good to be back.
yeah, it does. It's been a while since I've done some of my own shows. I did my first show after about a month and a half. So, and then this is Nicole's first show back because she wanted to wait for me, which is so kind of you, Nicole.
Of
You
course,
know what I
I
mean?
can't do it without your butt.
Yeah, Um,
But yeah, we are back. And y'all go
yeah,
check out the Ann Taylor show. It's lit
yeah,
over there as well. It is
yeah,
a great time. I just love it over there.
yeah.
And I've gotten an opportunity to actually be on the show a couple of times, and I'm looking forward to doing more shows with you. Y'all go check out the Ann Taylor show.
Yeah, do that.
But tell them what you do over there and how they can reach out and connect with you there.
Well, it's just the opposite of what goes on here. It's just more of me talking, and Nicole's on there. When she on there, then it becomes her show. You know what I mean? You just listen to what she
So
say.
crazy.
She talk about 10 minutes straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
If you
I
hold your
talk
breath
entirely
while
too
she's
much.
if you hold your breath while she's talking, you ain't gonna be alive when she done.
Yeah, I talk too much. Like I do. I got a problem, but
No, it's all good.
yeah, no.
It's all
Yeah, no.
good.
I talk your ear off your face, but
Yeah.
your ear come back. It'll be all right.
That's it. That's it. So yeah, so we just hoping everybody out there is good. The
Yes, and if you're
fans
not, know
support
that it will
is
get better.
that's
Look
right.
up to God or whatever you believe in, and
Yeah,
take care of yourself first. Always, work on some self care and self love and some
absolutely.
rest. You
Absolutely.
know.
And any fans of the show, we appreciate you being here. You are our family. You're
Yes, we do.
not really a fan. We
Yes,
like to
we
call
do.
you the fams with an
Yes, the
M.
fam.
You know
Okay,
what
the
I mean? So
homies,
you know
the
how it goes.
family. Yeah, we're a little closer than that. Yeah.
So without further ado, we're gonna get to this BS that we be popping on this show. You know what I'm saying? Because there's lots of ignorant things going on out there that we need to discuss and talk about.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, it is.
and I being a grandmaster of ignorance. Well, I'm a closet ignorant guy. You know what I mean? Most people see me, they don't know I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant on the DL. You know what I mean? Like if you can just if you can
Oh
hear my
my
thoughts,
God.
if you can hear my thoughts, you'll know about the great ignorance that I
Wait,
possess. So
that's a
hang
new
on.
one. I like that. I'm ignorant on the down low.
Yeah, very much
What?
so. Yeah,
Maurice, who says shit like that? Only you.
because
Who
I
comes
am.
up with this shit?
It can take people
Okay,
years to
I
figure
got
out. People don't know. Then they be like, man, you know what, man? You ignorant. I didn't even know it. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it took you that long to find out, huh? I could have been ignorant
Yeah,
first day.
They haven't been around you obviously enough because like what?
Yeah,
Like Maurice is a fun time.
it
He's
take
just a
about
big old blue ball.
a day and a half to
Yeah,
find out.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. No,
Then it
you're
all
just a
comes
big
out.
old bundle of personality and just comedy and just Martin. He's just a big old ball of wrapped up fun, y'all, and intelligence. I don't really know. He's just Amazing. My friend is amazing. Just know that. Go check out his show.
Yeah, we both
That's
two
what I'm gonna tell
amazing
y'all.
people. You
And
know
if
what I
y'all
mean?
do it, I'm gonna come and beat y'all. But sorry, you gonna get a whooping from me. From me. You
So
don't want the problems. How Maurice, they don't want the
nah,
problems.
they don't want it. They don't want it.
Y'all don't
So
want that smoke.
there's too much smoke. You don't want it. You know what I mean? Do you think that? Have you ever gave a homeless person money?
Oh yeah, many times. Hmm.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
the other day at the gas station, a lady goes, "Oh, do you have 50 cents?" And I had a debit card, and I was like, "No, I don't have
Hmm.
I don't have no cash." And she was like, "Oh, okay, honey, thank you." And I'm like, "Okay, that was sweet of her." You know what I mean? She handled it
Hmm.
like a G. So I went into the gas
Yeah.
station, got
Respectful. That's right.
yeah,
Respect.
got my gas. And while I was pumping the gas, I started digging around. You know, how you drop a quarter here or a nickel here in your car somewhere. So
Hmm.
I'm like, let me see if I find her 50 cents. I found 85 cents. So
Hmm.
I gave it to her. And she had the nerve to count it right in front of me like I owed her.
Oh
She
wow.
spread everyone out. Uh, okay,
Well, lady, I mean,
carry the
technically you
two.
did ask for 50 cents, right? You should
Huh?
have asked for more than that. The thing is, you should have asked for more. I'm just saying,
Nah,
you got to be grateful for what you can get.
what she's
But I'm saying
doing,
you gave her 85, right? So
yeah.
technically I gave you more than what you asked for.
But she counted it out to
So
make
she said, I got
sure
to count
that.
that shit.
Yes, I'm gonna count this right in
Make
front of you.
sure.
Hold on, check. Before I tell you thank you, I want to see how good the thing. Okay, 85 cents worth of thing. Thank you, baby. I really
Oh
appreciate it.
my
And I was like,
God.
okay.
I got a couple of stories, man. I have one recent story that happened, and it really it pissed me off. I had got up at work one morning, right, y'all, and I don't know, but if I told you the story, I probably did. I had got off of work and I went to the gas station to get gas, and there was a guy outside the gas station, and he asked me if I could buy him some ho hos, right? He never asked for money. He just said, "Hey, can you buy me some ho hos?" And right, I couldn't even like get the man to finish his sentence damn near when another guy came and was like, "Oh, he got a bunch of money. Like, don't buy him nothing." And it's like, and I'm like, and as soon as he said that, the guy just looked as if the world crashed in front of him. Like
Yeah.
he just looked so sad and despaired. And it's like, in my mind, I found that very rude, right? Because even if this man does have a bunch of cash in his pocket, right, or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's not your place to do that. You feel me? You may not want to give him something, or you may know something I don't know, but that's not your place to sit there and kind of hate on somebody else. I just feel like that wasn't appropriate. Like, let me make my own discernment and my own choices on that. So what I did was when I went into the gas station, the man was still rumbling on. I kind of, because I didn't want to like go against my morals. I didn't want to be disrespectful. I didn't want to come across as, I just let the man get, his point out. And maybe he had a good point about it, but it's like, I just find that I like don't step into somebody else's, um, I just felt like that was very rude.
Mm-hmm.
And you should respect your boundaries, your place. That wasn't a conversation between me and you, between them two. It was between me and the homeless man.
Well,
Had he asked him for it, and he would have said no, that's different. But he was
right.
trying to sway my thoughts and me. So what I did was I had a bunch of change. I like all the change I had in my wallet. I just took it out and I gave him all my change that was in my wallet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure the guy saw that. And at the end of the day, I hope you did, because that was just rude. It was extremely rude.
Yeah,
You know.
he thought he was gonna be like, don't buy him no ho hos.
And I didn't, but I still gave him some money and
Yeah,
that was in my wallet.
yeah.
It's
So
like,
he can go get
you
his
can't
own.
sway me. I don't care if the man had $1 million in his pocket. If I wanna do something for somebody and they ask me, let that be my choice.
Yeah.
Let that be my choice.
No, I
You
got you.
know.
That makes perfect sense. Big up to the homeboy.
Yeah, it's rude.
So check this video out real quick. Do you hear that laughter?
Yeah, I'll be using that on TikTok.
This guy says he just gave this homeless man $10 to eat. I said, don't be trying to get high. This MF go say, don't tell me what to do with my money. Don't
Pretty
tell
much.
me what to do with
With my
my
money.
money.
So technically, once you place it in my hand, whatever I do with it at this point is my business. You gave me the money, therefore, you feel me? It's mine now. Real talk. whatever that, and that's a good point. That's funny as hell. But no, that's a good point. But because this is the thing about me, when a lot of people say, "Oh, if you just gonna give them money, they might smoke it up." Everybody that's homeless is not on drugs, okay? And even if they are. That's their business, right? I would hope that you would take the money and get something to eat, right? I would hope you would use it for something that's more substantial, right? But at the end of the day, I don't trip off that. Whatever you do, I just hope and pray to God that you do something good with the money, right? Maybe use that money for bus fare to get you to somewhere you need to get a hotter meal, or a nice hot meal, or a shelter, or maybe some type of resource to help you in your situation, something like that. Maybe you get what I'm saying. The first thing I don't think is, oh, they're going to go through drugs. For one, that's judgmental. Everybody's not on drugs. Even if they are, that's not my place to judge you, right? That's God's place.
Yeah,
So, everybody just think that people that's down their luck. It could be me or you. People forget that. What if that's God's angel? I always tell people that could be God's angel. We don't know. God will test you in many, many ways on this life. He will test you, right? You looking down on people is a nasty, nasty way to be, okay? You don't have to give your money out. You don't have to do nothing, but be mindful of how you treat other people. That's a big deal. Be mindful of the words that you speak, right? Be mindful of how you affect other people, okay? Because that character is real ugly, and it's going to make it to where nobody want to deal with that. People don't want to be around ugly people, ugly acting people. So we have to understand nobody is to judge nobody else. Just be kind. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say it at all,
Hang on a second. Somebody wants to get in the
Oh,
show
the
with us.
dog.
So hang on real quick.
How cute. Hi, doggy baby. The dog is going to be the main character of the show, y'all. How adorable.
There's no amount of money that a person on the street in any normal situation is going to give somebody to change their life. So why not go ahead and give them what they asked for if you got it, not mattering what they want to do with it, because you can make them happy for that moment. Now, they may take that money and go do what they want with it, but that's their prerogative and their business, just like it's yours to have it or not have it to give. So
that's right.
People can do what they want with their money, man. It's theirs once you give it to them.
But just my point was, just don't look down on others, and don't be nasty with your mouth. Try to work on that, because that's God. Even God has mercy on us and loves us and forgives us. Who are we to be otherwise?
No, real talk. Hang on one second here, man. I'm seeing how to do consistent videos and all that stuff. So hang on. This is you send me all your notes and stuff you be trying to hold on to. Hang on real quick. I'm trying to find something here.
I know. I just use you as my own personal, yes. Keep everything I need to go over.
My goodness, you know I'm fragile.
Well,
so
I know it's safe though. That's the thing. I know it's safe with you, so I wouldn't send it to nobody else.
Get up in here with this delete button and show how ignorant I am.
No, you better. You better not. You only delete the ones we've already used.
Let's see here. All right, here we go. We got a fish. We got a fish on the line, y'all.
One of the biggest things that holds guys back from women is that they're entirely too fragile. Let me explain. See, there are three types of people in the world: people who are fragile, people who are robust, and people who are anti-fragile. Fragile people are people who can't bounce back easily. If they go through any kind of problem, if they ever experience any kind of discomfort, stress, or pain, it normally breaks them down. They crumble under the pressure. Fragile guys can't handle rejection. It's too damaging to their self-esteem and their confidence. And in a relationship, if they go through any kind of stress or pain or heartbreak, they'll typically swear off love forever in an attempt to never experience that pain again. Robust people are tougher. They can go through stressful situations. They have a higher pain tolerance. They are a lot more tough than the fragile category. But with enough time, with enough exposure to uncomfortable situations, they break down just as much as the fragile person does. A robust person can handle rejection. A robust person can even handle heartbreak, but to a point. If they go through enough pain, if they go through enough stress, they will eventually arrive at the same mental destination as the fragile person, meaning they'll end up taking themselves out of the game. Anti-fragile people are...
Damn. So, fragile, robust. You know what I mean?
No, I don't agree with any of that. But I don't. What do you think? Are we gonna dive deeper into why we may or may not agree with what he was saying?
You said you disagree.
Okay.
That what you said?
I don't agree.
You don't agree.
I don't agree with with that take, with how he broke that down like that. I don't think it's that cut and dry, Maurice. I don't think it's that cut and dry. You know me, you know I'm deep, and you know how I think. So, do you want me to elaborate, or would you like to
Yeah,
put in
yeah.
some of your 2 cents?
I'd like for you to elaborate, please.
So this is the thing, okay? No human being is that well put together. Okay, even the most. This is why I said what I said, y'all. Even the most um well put together, a logical person, right? We would say, or somebody who knows how to handle their emotions really well. Okay, he's saying fragile. We're all super fragile on the inside, right? The point I'm trying to make is everybody has their breaking point, okay? I don't care how you want to call it, what you want to look at it. He's making it seem like, oh, the less fragile one is incapable of this and they can't. But so that's not saying the person who's been through a lot, that they don't have a guard up, that they can handle a rejection well either, because they might be one step away from wanting to jump off a bridge. You get what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make, you guys, is that there's no cookie cutter right or wrong way. It's all about your breaking point and how you handle it as an individual. It's no, oh, this person's more fragile or this person. No, you feel me? It's how you handle the situation. Period. That's just my take on that.
Okay. So to add to what you're saying, I think it's all about you can be what you want. You can be fragile. You can be robust. It's when something happens in your life that changes everything.
Exactly.
How you respond.
Exactly my point, right? What I
Yeah.
just say, right?
Yeah.
We're all one. We don't have it that well together.
No.
The most healed person, you gonna be unhealed again. Okay, it's no such thing as you're completely healed and you're never going to be broken. This lifetime is always going to throw tests at you. You're always going to go through trials, because that's how God made it, right? That's how we build stronger hearts. That's how we lean more to Him. That's how we learn how to be better people. We have to go through the bad to get to the good, right? If you don't experience the bad times, you won't know how your heart will not be as pure and as good, because you haven't went through those things to teach you how to be more empathetic, to teach you how to use more discernment, to teach you how to have more love and kindness towards other people, right? You got to go through those hard moments to make your heart fonder and more softer. And I read that in the Bible recently, where it's like, man, it hit so close to home that I'm like, this makes perfect sense. Okay, without tears, there's no laughter. God said it's a time to love, it's a time to hate, it's a time to laugh, it's a time to be quiet, right? There's duality to everything. So I read those scriptures, and it really hit home to me, and it really gave me a lot of more insight about how God made us and how, why we have the emotions we have. We're in one step where none of us are there. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah.
So I've noticed that when I've come across some people that are really selfish type of people, where they put themselves in a certain light and they can't see anybody else as equal to, or hold anybody else to the same standard. I'm not standard, but nobody's on their level. Those type of people believe that they are not fragile. They believe that bullets bounce off of them. It's with anybody.
They're exempt. They're exempt from
Yeah.
what everybody else have to go through, right?
Yeah.
They're somehow more special,
Yeah, but they're not,
right?
because we just can't see the scars underneath their bandages.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
every human is the same. We all get a book that we want to read from to tell a story to each and every individual. But at the end of the day, everybody has a breaking point. Everybody has a level of fragility. Damn, I said, God,
Right.
did I say that? I said fragility. I don't even know if
That's
that's a good
real.
word. That's the right word or not. Hang on. Yeah, so I
No,
use
that's
a
real
big
talk
word.
though. That's real.
Man,
Yeah,
I
you
should be
did.
a public speaker now. Now look
Yes, you
here,
should. We
nigga.
both. Yes.
This is what's going on. Check it out,
Yeah.
Broham.
I totally. Bro, hey, you crazy. I agree with that 100% with what you just said. I've come across a few people, not many. I've come across a few people like that, where they they constantly in competition, right? They feel like, oh, well, you went through more than me. That's not something that I'm not in competition. You think I wanted to go through all this hell? No, I'm just, by the grace of God, I'm strong enough, and by his grace and his mercy, I've got through it. Okay. Without him, I could not have been this strong. It's the grace of God, the Almighty, that helped me. Okay. But it's like people want to say, oh, well, I didn't go through this or I didn't go that. Baby, you didn't have a perfect life. Because the thing is, I can just go off one conversation and tell you where, oh, that's not perfect, right? People, they often try to put up this front. But once you kind of listen to what they say, you can see all the cracks in the glass, right? It's like, baby, your glass has still got cracks in it just like mine, okay? Stop throwing stones. We all live in a glass house. That's the point, right? Okay, you may look better than the next person. You may have more money than the next person. You may even be more successful than the next person. But at the end of the day, when judgment day comes, we all have to face the man upstairs. He doesn't care about none of that. He cares about, did you serve his commandments? How were you to other people? How were you towards him? He going to look at that. That's what he judges on, not, oh, any material possession or who you think you better than. All these likes and TikToks and TikToks and Instagram, all that stuff is obsolete when it comes to God. He don't care about none of that. That is nothing to him. You feel me? That your popularity on earth or your accolades and your whatever assets or whatever, okay? He don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? None of that matters. He has all the riches in heaven.
That's right.
So people, sometimes they think they're bigger than the program. Now, that's a good way. When people say bigger than the program, that's the best way to put it. You're not bigger than God. And oftentimes people, they feel like they're bigger than God. They're bigger than you and me. It's like, no, honey. Okay. Like you said, if that bullet start flying, your ass gonna get hit just like me. Feel me? That bullet ain't got no name on it. You driving the street, your ass can get into an accident too, right? None of us are exempt. We are only we came from the dust, we go back to the dust. Humans are extremely fragile as far as our skin and bones. Okay, just simple man-made things can kill us or hurt us in the instant, can take you out. You feel me? So people need to be more appreciative of life and understanding that ain't nobody no better than nobody else. We're not. Okay, we're not. When you boo-boo, it stink just like me. Okay, calm the fuck down. Humble thyself. Be humble in ways. You don't have to kiss nobody's butt, but be humble in the presence of God, knowing that He's the author and finisher. And that's where people mess up. They think they're bigger than God. You're not.
Man, real talk right there. So yeah, so I mean, I don't know that guy speaking, and I don't know his personality or his lifestyle or anything, but his definitions he should probably just apply that to himself and not try to give a worldview. Because it's just.
But I mean, I get it. I do get it. How he said it. I do understand. Like it would make sense to some people, right? But we all think differently. We have different ideologies and opinions, and that's okay. I just feel like it's not that cut and dry. That's just my opinion. But it does make sense what he's saying. But to an extent, it's like, nah, because no one is that healed. Nobody is that, we're all fragile is what I'm saying. It's just a matter, like you said, what happens and what's going to expose that in anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with how you broke it down as well, Maurice, because you kind of said the same thing as me. It just takes that certain thing to happen, because one person might be very resilient to love and heartache. The next person, that might destroy them, right? They might be like, it's people who, oh, I'm a commit suicide because my partner left me. You see what I'm saying? I might be a little bit strong in that department, right? You may lose financially, and that could be the end for you. You get what I'm saying? That might make you go into the deep end or get depressed. Everybody, they may be strong in one area but lack it in another area. You get it? We can't say that everybody's the same on that capacity because it's so complex. You know what I mean?
Man, real talk. Check this out.
Getting a lot of women ain't a flex. That's easy. Anybody can pull bodies. That's ego, not discipline. The real flex, though, is keeping one, protecting her, choosing her. I'm talking building with her when it's not easy. That takes character, sacrifice, and real maturity. It's too many dudes out here chasing numbers like trophies. And I used to be that person. And then end up with no peace, no vision, no future. Meanwhile, another man is giving a life you could have had to the woman you lost. As simple as I can put it, bodies feed your ego. Loyalty feeds your soul. Getting a lot of women ain't a flex.
Getting a lot of women in a flex, man.
Now that was beautifully said. Now I agree 100% with what he just said, Maurice, because that's on a spiritual level too. He just knocked that down where, you know, and you're a man. I'm not a man, okay? I've dealt with men, obviously, but I'm not a man. So a man is totally different than a woman as far as that, right? And discipline is everything, right? Because I feel like with all of us, not just a man thing, it's a woman thing too. When we practice discipline, that starts to create in different avenues throughout your day, throughout your life. It starts to become a habit in the right way. When you focus on the right things and you're putting your energy towards those things, now you're purposeful. You get it? You're not just out here scatterbrained or running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Yeah, it's not a flex because for one, it shows you like discipline. It shows that, hey, when are you going to get it together? When are you going to practice? Where are you going to step into your purpose? Because we know that purposeful men, usually I'm not saying people don't cheat or go around, and we know that, okay? But the more purposeful a man is, the more disciplined that man is. You don't have any discipline if you don't have purpose. You feel me? Those two genes just don't match. You have to have discipline in order to have purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a difference within certain men where it's like I can see a man who's in his purpose. I can see a man who is disciplined, right? I've seen men who are extremely lustful, like he described, men who have a bunch of women. And it's a great and mass difference, right? No judgment here, right? We've all done our thing, okay? If you're single, I don't really agree. Like, I feel like if you're single, hey, do what you want to do, right? But if you're trying to be with one person, stick with one person, right? But if you're single, it really don't apply. You have a right to do what you want when you're a single man or woman. But if you in a relationship or marriage and you out here still running around and stuff like that, you do lack discipline, right? It's true. It's a lack of discipline, okay? Sometimes it could be, like we said earlier, but it could just be selfish. Sometimes people just want their cake and eat it too, right? You still can have a great purpose and stuff, but you just want more. You just want more variety. So every individual is different in why they may step out and do the things they do. But I think it stems from a lack of self-love, sometimes a lack of self-discipline, right? Even speaking to myself, because it was times in my life where, I was out there and I was probably, running around doing different things with men. It's like, no, I lacked some things within myself. Absolutely, right? I lacked some things within myself, and I can honestly say that and take full responsibility and accountability for my own actions, right? What you do and what you practice in discipline, it will eventually just take over your life in the best ways possible, right? And you start to see things differently. You start to make better decisions. You change as a whole person. You transform. You're not the same person you were last year, last week, last month, So, yeah, I think when it gets to a certain point, it's like, when are we going to, either you're going to get it right or you're not. Some people never get it right, Just saying.
Real talk. Discipline is key. I mean, some people, their discipline is being undisciplined, meaning that they never want a stable situation. They don't care. They just want what they want.
They just don't care.
Right?
What I mean? But it will land you into, it's going to bring you to some things that you may not be so happy with, right? It may, I mean, you can be the best man or woman and still things can happen. You could be the most disciplined and faithful person, all that, and bad stuff can happen. It's no clear thing, right? We all take a risk in love, right? It's just a risk we take, but you will have better outcomes and you'll be better when you practice discipline, I think,
All right. So
that's my take on it,
So I want to say, everything over there, and then bring me a turkey pot pie. Don't come back in here without it. Turkey pot pie. And make sure it's at the right temperature. Let's take a word from the pastor, everybody.
Don't be ashamed because you went out and got your little ass. Look out. Ass is good. I know many of y'all may be saying, how the preacher stand up and saying ass is good. How y'all think y'all got here? If it wasn't for ass, you wouldn't be here. Ass is good. Evil's good and ass is good. And if you get your piece of evil ass, whoo! Don't be ashamed because you went out and got...
Discipline. You see?
that went out the window just now. He is not. He said no.
That's his level
Ain't
of
no
discipline.
such thing.
See?
All right. He's saying ass is good.
And he say ain't nothing wrong. He's saying nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You go out. See, I mean, it's all. I mean, okay, for the people listening out there, if you don't want to hear this, I understand. Just cover your ears for like 10 seconds. But listen, it's all in the first few lines.
Little ass?
Listen to this.
Don't be ashamed because you went out and got your little ass. Look out. Ass is good.
Is he lying?
No. No, he's not lying.
All right. So,
but y'all just, it just depends on what you gotta make the decision that's best for you in your life. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to your individuality. Some people want to practice Buddhism. Some people want to practice meditation. Some people are monks, right? Some people want to go into different religions, or they want to change up certain things, right? That's going to take a level of discipline. So it really depends on what you want for your life. You have free will. That's the thing, right? Nothing I don't think is necessarily a good or a bad thing, but it can impact your life. There's consequences to our actions. Okay. So yeah, that's really the point. You have to use your own judgment and make decisions that's right for you. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So what? So, well, never mind. I guess we're gonna say that for another show. This right here is amazing. The whole discipline thing, because people define it so differently along the way. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, man, you got to get on your purpose before you get on your play. If you're on your purpose, then all that play kind of like comes less fun. You know what I mean? And your purpose becomes enjoyable, and it becomes what you want to do. But I get it. People do what they do. I never been that guy though. I never been the dude. It could have just been my looks or my lack of game or whatever. But I never been that dude who wanted a lot of girls. Talk to more than one. I've never been the guy to talk to more than one girl at one time.
Yeah, you wasn't a player. What you said, I wasn't the player type.
No,
that wasn't my thing.
Yeah. And even though all my friends, I had an extremely great looking group of friends that I grew up with. And right. And they were. And I was like, I wonder why they feel they have to. Something was missing all of them.
Hold on.
Yep. So there was something in all of these guys that compelled them to just want to live for, the challenge and the sneak and all this stuff. And I'm like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? To me, I don't see the value in it. But a lot of guys never grow out of that. And the easier it is for them, the more they're going to do it. That's just the reality from a man's standpoint.
It's true, yeah. Like they say, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free, right? The best way is, hey, just stand on your standards and your boundaries. And I think that's what it comes down to too. If women wouldn't give access to the man, then the man wouldn't have. We have to take accountability for both sides, right? How are the men able to get it? Because there's women out here who are giving their bodies to them, right?
It's a vicious circle.
We have to be honest, like, hey, you get what I'm saying? But it's an equal thing. Like, we can sit here all day and say, okay, maybe you don't like strippers, but the man, why do strippers exist? Because there's a man who's paying for it. You get it? There's men who's paying for that. People can say, oh, I don't like OnlyFans, but OnlyFans is people who's consuming it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It wouldn't be there if nobody was consuming it and spending the money. So, I'm just saying, it comes down to, like you said, right? If it's available, then who's not going to walk through the door, right? We all got that capability, right? If I know, hey, I can get something and I want it, why would I go after it? That's just human nature, right?
It's a little bit of that. A lot of that.
That's true, bud. No, it's absolutely true.
Let me ask you this question. I had seen something on here about, let me see if I can find it first real quickly.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. I'm sorry. Y'all can cue the Jeopardy music. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Let me see here. I don't know, but this one look interesting. We'll go back to it. Let me see what this cat talking about. Oh, shit.
Hey.
7.
Hey.
We'll come back to that one. That's not it.
That was jamming. Hold on. That was jamming though.
We can go back to it. Let's do a little longer. Let's check out 7 Good Strokes, ladies and gentlemen.
7 good strokes. 7 good strokes. 7 good strokes. 7 good
Hey.
strokes. 7 good strokes. I got
7 good strokes.
strokes, baby. Ooh.
Hey.
Girl, I'm not 16 anymore. Back then,
Tell him.
you'd get all night for sure. Now I'm a little older, those times are done.
Is he implying that he got 7 good strokes?
Yeah, that's all he got. He let you know. But hold on. Y'all, musically, right? I am an independent singer-songwriter with my lovely producer here, Maurice. He is a whole producer as well as an independent artist himself, all right? With a huge music backing and background. We have to give him credit. They blew the, even though the song was like, okay, it's a little funny, you can't say, I mean, it's a good-ass song. Like, they was singing their butts off. I can't even like take it serious. 7 Good Strokes. I'm like, damn, do y'all got a record deal? Because like that was actually quite
You
impressive.
never know. It might come out to be that.
You know?
It might come out to be
Because
that.
I mean, it really was quality. It sound good, right? Let's just be real. Like you're a producer, that sound damn good, okay? But yeah, it's. He said he got. Look, I'm older now. I got 7 strokes, and that's all I got, baby. Okay, I'm not no young spring chicken no more. All right. I can relate, y'all, because I'm 41. Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
So have you ever had 7 good ones? It got to be the first 7. It just got to be the first 7.
I probably, yeah. You know,
7
I
for somebody
had
else.
a few minute men in my day.
That's that's what I'm saying. It was good for
And,
them.
you know, it's okay. I don't. You know, I understand. You know, it's okay. You know, I try to be. I try to be mindful and gentle about that kind of stuff.
Nah,
because
I'm a stroke
if it's
shame
good,
you.
it's good.
I'm gonna stroke shame you. 7 is too little. You need 14. You know what I mean?
Let's double it up, huh? We gotta double it up.
He got work in the morning.
Okay.
Every last pump will be right. Every last pump, all of my mind. Every last pump, baby. 7 best strokes of your life. Oh.
Freak.
He
That's
said,
hilarious.
but look, there's a thing. He said it's gonna be the best 7 strokes you ever had. All right? Okay? I'm gonna give you all my mic. I mean, what? Like,
I wonder, are they fast or
as
slow?
much as I want more than 7 strokes, it's kind of tempted. Okay, I'm like,
I mean,
is this gonna be the best 7 of my life? I might do it.
You never
Like,
know. You know
wait.
what I mean? It could be 7 magic strokes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right. You know, hey, you just don't know about, you know.
Yeah, each
Sex
stroke is
very fluid.
an
It's
adventure.
not, it's very,
Yeah.
Sex is one of those things where you just never know. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, but great song. I gotta give it to them. Like, they can sing their butts off. They really got talent. That's the point. Like, okay, the song, it makes perfect sense. It's relatable, but it's funny, but it's like comical at the same time. But like, I can't take that part serious because it's like, y'all can really sing.
Yeah, they singing good too because he's serious. He mean it. He like, look,
yeah,
hey,
like
yeah.
the song is good. Like,
y'all dudes
okay.
out there, y'all, if it all it took was 7 strokes, dudes would do it. If they knew that they can, you know what I mean, make it happen in 7.
They can get theirs.
Yeah.
Okay, the man get his. He's like, okay, cool.
And for a man, it's really possible. I can tell you, just as a man, it's super possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably,
you have it sometime where it's less than 7 strokes. It's
probably
less
3.
than that. So
probably like that
you know,
first.
when we say Minutemen, like there are Minutemen who it's like as soon as they get in, it's like, woo.
Yeah, that first
It's
second.
like, okay, you're gonna have to get it right back, sir. We're gonna have to round 2, 3, because that ain't enough for me. Okay, we're gonna have to get it back.
They start the apology tour. Ooh, oh God, I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Motherfucker, you ain't sorry. You better be Bob the Builder and get some construction going there.
Yeah,
So.
like I can understand like the excitement and it might not go so well the first time around, but if that's all you gonna give me every time, that ain't gonna work for me. I'm just saying. We're gonna have to do a little duration of time, you know what I'm saying? Give me 5 minutes, give me 30, give me something to work with. Come on.
I'm like, you better come first or come back. You know what I mean?
I cannot with you.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't listen to him. He said he is crazy and ignorant, y'all.
We gotta be careful now. Nicole's show is actually a little bit different now. Some of these shows are now broadcasting on radio, so I apologize to that, and I'll make sure I won't do it again. I won't talk about 7 strokes and question if the strokes are slow, fast, medium. You know what I mean? Halfway. See, let me tell you. If a dude is good,
I prefer strong. Okay, strong.
I'm just saying. If a man know what he doing, it's really
right.
It's the half stroke. It's not enough.
That's really what it's about, right?
Yeah.
And if you're well endowed, I think well, that's just my opinion. Well, I don't need no little shrimp.
Don't listen to her.
I need a big dog.
Don't listen to her, because any woman will tell you and lie straight to your face. It's the motion in the ocean.
No, that's bullshit. Bullshit. I know. Size does matter. Size does matter.
Look,
I'm sorry.
Hey, check it out. To my dudes out there, don't listen to Nicole. It might matter to that person.
No disrespect, y'all, to the men who may not be that well endowed. I'm sure you got a big heart.
Everybody is well endowed to the right partner. You know what I mean? A lot of women will overlook any. You know what I mean? They'll overlook that.
Yeah, well, that's those women. I'm not overlooking that.
If they into you, they'll learn to like you for who you are and what you are. And
you better be conversating now with some money. You better be a provider.
Oh, stop
man
it! Here we go. So if you are not if you have a micro, and you know what I mean,
I'm not gonna be pleased sexually. Absolutely
no, but
not.
we're not talking about
I can't do it.
Oh my God, we're not talking about the host of the show. Well, who asked the host of the show to be?
Excuse me. Well, hey, for the women out there,
Good Lord.
Whatever floats your boat.
Oh my Lord.
But
where's my hat? Where's my Hattie May hat? Oh Lord, what they talking about on this show? You know what I mean? But no.
But you're right. Everybody's different. Everybody, some women everyone's different. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah, not every woman wants you to unroll your pants and it rolls out like 6 feet of bubblegum tape, hit the ground, fold, takes it right around the corner. It checked the refrigerator. It checked the refrigerator and look in there and say, what I'm going to drink later. What do I have later?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man.
so.
Okay.
So, you're stupid.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, don't.
So, look, it's like, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? That's how it is, guys. Don't trip. Okay, find you somebody that will fake.
Yeah, I mean, there's somebody for everybody. You're absolutely right. Everyone's different, and some people. Mm-hmm.
They put on a good performance for you. That's all the same to me. You don't fake it. Go ahead.
Yeah, just show me some effort. Show me some effort. Effort is everything. Show me some. Because in order to really get to someone's body, you got to kind of stimulate the mind. I think. That for me, it's like it's a mind over matter thing. Like, if I'm not there with you mentally, or I'm like, you just got me on a, like, ew, I don't like you mentally, my body's going to follow suit, right? I'm not going to be turned on sexually as well. So,
or you got to look like Genuine.
It just depends. Everyone's different, No,
I feel you. All right, let's go to your favorite girl.
Women definitely need to wake up and take the shortcut in life. This is why men are jealous of y'all, because y'all actually have the shortcut to take. They can't take the shortcut. That's why they're mad. You can wake up tomorrow and decide you want to be with some old man and skip 20 years of labor. Think about it. It may take them 20 years to afford the type of house that you could go move right into tomorrow if you just date a certain man. Think about it. It may take them 2 years to save up or get their credit right to buy the type of car that they want. You could go get it in a week if you date the right man. This is why they're mad at y'all. Okay? So I'm here to tell y'all there's another way. There's a shortcut. Y'all ain't got.
Okay, before we go to the shortcut, are men angry at women? Is she talking about like the red, blue pill Kevin Samuels type of uprising of men, where you got these men now who want to challenge the norms of what dating women used to be? Is that who are mad? Because I'm trying to figure out when was I mad at women.
I don't know. I think that not maybe some men are, right? To some capacity. I'm sure that she has a point there, but not all men are, of course, we know all men don't feel like that, right? But yeah, absolutely. There are some men in the world who feel like women have it easier, women are beautiful, and they feel like we use our looks. You know, it's different. You know, you got different biases and different opinions. So there are men. Yeah, we see that all the time online, on TikTok. Oh, the women who wear the weaves and the lashes and the makeup. Please, if the woman look good, that man's gonna like her. I don't know, like just put a sock in it, sir. Like just put a sock in it, because
Let me ask you
the very
something.
woman y'all said, if a woman, no, Maurice, if a woman is attracted to a man, I'm telling y'all firsthand, okay? I'm a woman. I have done different things with my look, my hair. I kind of just do my own thing. That don't stop no man. Either he like you or he don't. If you look good to that man in your aesthetic, that man don't care about no wig or no makeup. That makes you look better a lot of times. Those are
That's what I want to
enhancements.
ask you about before you move on.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice that the guys who say that pretty much always kind of fit the same look? They're not, it's like only, I don't understand it. Like men who say, I don't like a woman who wear makeup. I like them natural. Most of those guys
Yeah, they
always
don't be
look.
the most finest tools in the shed, sir. They don't be the sharpest tools in the shed they damn self.
Okay,
No,
so
absolutely.
maybe I haven't. I don't want to judge their looks, but I
We're
will
not
say
judging, we're just calling a spade a spade.
yeah,
Like,
they
yeah, I
all
see
fall
that
in a similar category.
yeah,
The
it
ones
be the
that
man who is like half the time most women won't even look your way, sir. You're not what they're looking you're not what we're looking for. You're
man.
not on the radar, right? Man, it's like it's the delusion for me. I wish I was that. I wish I had that level of delusion. Men are so like that. I give that to men. Men are some of the most confident creatures on earth, because they feel like I could pull Beyonce. Beyonce would never. You get it? They feel like they can pull the most beautifulest woman. It's like, sir, most women won't even give you the time of day. You feel me? You may be to this or to that. You don't have enough of this. You don't look a certain way. You know, it's when women are really a lot critical when it comes to that. You know, like even if a man may not look that good, but he's sweet and he's funny, he got money. I might, like, oh, well, he got all these great characteristics. Some women, they just about looks. Like, oh, he got to look good and he got to have money. Some women won't even date you if you don't make a certain amount of money. It's harder for men.
All right.
So I feel like men should be happy with getting someone who really loves you, right? That's what really is important. Finding someone that's for you. Looks ain't everything. All that stuff is, I get it. I'm not saying if you want a natural woman, if that's what that man prefers, everybody have a preference. They want what they want. But don't sit there and try to make people who want to wear a wig or makeup, don't make it like they're less than or they're unworthy, right? Or the women who are natural or better. Stop putting everything in competition.
Well, my thing
Because
is
that's not right.
the
That's not
men,
right.
they want the woman and then they want to strip that woman down. Why don't they just go ahead and find a woman that lives that way already? You can go find a woman, you know what I mean?
Like, okay, y'all, like on some real stuff, like I'm early 40s now, 41. I didn't start getting into makeup when I was like younger in my 20s. I was more like, I might do a little bit of, I didn't do like foundation and all that stuff. I didn't, right? I just wore my natural look, right? Beautiful. I know, I mean, I did what I love myself. I look good, but I started getting into makeup, right? Now it's so weird because I feel like without my makeup, I don't feel right. And I know that's crazy, but it's like I'm so used to doing my makeup now that it makes me feel prettier. It makes me feel right. And hey, that's just my take on it, right? But I've had not a lot of men, but I've had, let's just say previous exes, put it like that, where when you met me, you knew, hey, that was what attracted you to me, right? You seen how I looked and I had on my makeup. Then you come into my life and you're telling me, oh, I don't need to wear makeup that much. It's like, what? You feel me? Why should I change that? Because you feel, no, absolutely not. If you want a woman who don't wear makeup, go get her, right? Go get that woman. Like, it's simple as that. You feel me? It's that simple. There's a lot of natural women who don't wear any enhancements or nothing. Natural, beautiful, Hey, But don't don't come into my life trying to change me. If you can't accept me for how I am, then that's fine. But I don't like that. Don't come into somebody's life and try to tell them, hey, oh, all of a sudden you knew I wore makeup when you met me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This is weird.
All right, let's get back to you,
And
girl.
then what's crazy, you got to always think about it. Oftentimes, when a man says what he doesn't like, that's the very thing he likes. When a man says, oh, I don't like a hoish type of woman, he loves that. Listen to it. Like, what he tells you he don't like, he really does. You feel me? Like, you got to read between the lines a lot of times. A lot of times, a man is telling off on himself. The very woman he said, oh, I don't like the woman with weave and makeup, that's the woman that he's drooling over behind the scenes. He feel me? He really want that woman. You got to think about it, too, like this, but a lot of times, men are bitter and mad because they can't get the woman they really want. They can't get her. She don't want them. So of course they're like, oh, I can't, I don't like the woman with makeup and all, because you can't, you're not on her level. She wouldn't give you the time of day. Let's really talk about it. You know what I mean? You can't even obtain those type of women half the time. They don't even want you. They're not looking your way. So you're bad because you really deep down wish you could get the most beautiful or the women that's all dolled up. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Real talk. Let's get back to your girl real quick.
I have to sit there and struggle in the dust. And who's to say you have to be with that man forever that levels you up to the next level? Who's to say that you got to be with them forever either? We definitely hold all the power. Men hate us for it. Men are jealous for it. And unless they're the men that are providing and have way more than enough money to do what they need to do. Okay? So.
Man, this girl don't know. I will peel her to the wall and have her in circles. Me personally, she has no idea. I know this is your favorite, but she talking some bullshit.
I love Shira 7. Shira 7 is worshipped by the masses. Like,
do you see how,
like God, I'm really like
okay.
that.
But do you see how I just came with it?
People love her down.
But you see how I came with that? That's that confidence you talk about, how dudes think they can just get anybody. Oh, man, I'll peel her to the wall. I'll do this. I think you ain't doing nothing. Get back in line.
Yeah, like Shira 7 would never. Like, she would never. Like, what? And now if you got some money, she might. Let's be real. I know her enough to say, constant enough to say, and she even said that, hey, if you got some money, you feel me? But she got a husband who is a full provider for her, that they've been together for a long time.
Yeah.
With kids, and she got deeds to houses and businesses and everything from this man.
Yeah, I can't take him away from her.
So
I can't take, but
she's not losing. She's winning, right? That man is well off. It's very successful brother.
Yeah,
and I love it because it's like, this a black family. You talk about a black man.
That's
okay?
Shout
out to the kings out here, man. I love to see our people doing well. That man is successful, smart as fuck. He works in I forget. I know it's something to do with like high tech stuff, like robotic. It's something big. Like, he's smart as fuck. Like, he does some stuff with I don't know if it's AI. It's something in the computer field, but like high tech. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. I just can't remember exactly what it was. But the man is, you know what I'm saying? He came in and upgraded her life. That's why she's married to that man. That's why she got 2 beautiful kids with him, because he was able to take care of them. And she always said that. She said, yeah, at my wedding, we played Gold Digger. Like, he already knew that, hey, I wasn't going to be with him if he didn't have no money. He already know. It ain't like it's a mystery or a secret. He knows who he with.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a person wanting to be with somebody that's going to keep them from having to live a life of struggle. I don't believe that's a gold digger.
How can I love?
Yeah. But it should be both ways.
That's how we're made. That's a woman. That's how we're designed. A woman. Why would you want to be with somebody where you are? I don't need to be with you. You're a burden at this point. You're a whole burden in my life. It's true. I hate to say it like that, but Maurice, if it's not uplifting your life, what is it doing? It's bringing you down, right? It's a burden. It's true. If you can't come in, and I know everybody can't fully provide, or they're not there. They don't have that kind of money. I get it. Everyone's situation is different, but you have to come in my life and you have to do something to make my life greater. You feel me? Something help, something. Damn, even if you can't fully provide, you don't have to be doing something. You know, do the best you can. And it maybe to some women that's enough, and to some it's not. You know, I look at a man okay, what is he working with and what is he doing? Because a generous man can be generous at any capacity. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, hey, it just depends on the woman, type of woman, and what she's willing to, what kind of lifestyle she's willing to have. You feel me? You may not be having the most extravagant lifestyle, but hey, if that's what she chooses, that's what she chooses. All about choice,
Guys,
and what works for you.
If a woman likes you, all that shit she's talking right now goes out the door. If a woman really likes you, she'll put up with a lot of extra shit. You ain't got to come with a lot of money.
Yeah, we will, but
it's better though.
But you still need to be efficient as a man and making something happen with yourself.
Definitely.
I don't care if you working you a hard worker. Like, I don't care if it's blue collar or not. Like, you need to be out here producing. You need to be out here making some money. Period. Like, you have to be on for movement, period. Because how can I stay in love and respect you as a man? A woman's going to start looking at you like, that's not enough. For me, I can't write love on a check, or I can't give love to pay my rent or my mortgage or my bills. It's not going to work. Love is great. We love it. We love love. We all want it. But that's not, I need a man who can be a man and who can lead. You know what I'm saying? That's how women respect you. Women can't respect you if they're doing all the work. I gotta be the man. What's the point of me having one? If I have to be the man, I don't need you. I don't need you, okay? And I don't want you. Y'all go listen to the song I Don't Need You, y'all. It's out now. And I talk about that. Like, for me, don't get it twisted. I don't need you, sir. I want you. It's a mass difference. I can be okay without you because I take care of myself.
Whatever you need, I got for you, baby.
God, kidnapper.
Yes.
Hi, kidnapper.
Hey, I'm out for the weekend. I know I escaped. I gotta go back, you know what I mean? But I'm free, you know what I'm saying? I'm here and I want to say hi to you.
Hi, kidnapper. It's been a while. How you been doing?
I've been locked up, but it feels good.
You been locked up?
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
I locked myself up.
You what?
I locked myself up.
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh? Well, I have to practice
why?
I gotta practice my torturous acts.
Oh, no, kidnapper. We don't want you to practice torturous acts.
Yeah, I locked myself up and then I threw away the key outside. And then a pigeon
You threw the key away outside somewhere?
Yeah, a bird came and
so now you don't know where the key is.
It flew away. Oh no, I'm free now. This was over the weekend, but I got out.
And now you still raising hell, huh? You out here raising more hell, I bet.
Well, as soon as my van get out the shop, I'll be back. I got my
Y'all, be on the lookout for the kidnapper, okay? Don't go by the van. Just run the other way. All right? Because he on the hunt.
That's right. I'm coming to a city near you, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm on tour. You know what I mean? Kidnapper Graham. You know what I mean? That's my new website. And all you men out there, look, I'm part of the live studio audience, and if you got a small penile, that's too bad, okay? But it's really too bad because it leaves nothing for the kidnapper to chop off and hold as ransom. So, I feel for you. I feel for you.
What?
I feel for you. Kidnapper weeps. I weep right now. I'm weeping right now.
Lorena Bobbitt. What?
Yeah.
Kidnapper, that's crazy work.
Hey, Lorena Bobbitt, she was kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? I liked her. I was like, okay, mama. Cut me anytime you want. You know what I'm saying?
Because she's sinister like you.
Yeah, let me hear. Hold these
She had a little
scissors.
sinister in her.
Oh, right there, baby.
Yeah.
Don't move. Ooh, 7 strokes, mama. You know what I'm saying? So it was like one of them kind of things.
Oh, Kidnapper, you heard the song too? We were saying how the song is really good. Like, the 7 Stroke song, like, they can really sing. What do you think?
I invented 7 strokes, okay? Now, one thing I heard, they talk about they ain't 16 no more. When I was 16, that's all I could do too was 7 strokes. What are they talking about? 16-year-olds and 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, they got more than 7? Shit, I ain't never had more than 7. This 7 is... Lucky 7,
Wait, I don't know, Kidnapper. I don't know, because I don't know what's going on with you, sir. Okay.
Look,
at 16, you definitely, at that young, you're supposed to be working with more than 7.
I'm
okay?
just saying, you gotta roll the dice.
Maybe
with
you
me,
needed to take some vitamins or something. I don't know. Maybe you needed some more energy.
You gotta roll the
protein
dice.
shake, maybe.
See, when I wasn't a kidnapper at a young age, but still, whenever I did able to get, you know, a little function there. 5, 6, 7, what's 20 seconds? You know what I mean? Baby, I'm done, okay?
Kidnapper, you hilarious. You said 20 seconds. That's all you get.
Yeah, I said,
Oh, God, I'm crying. Y'all, I'm
man.
crying.
Wait a minute, hold on a second.
Kidnapper. I don't know who more retarded. I don't know if it's Maurice or the kidnapper.
No. Hold on a second. I gotta go spy on somebody. I'll see you later. I gotta go.
Bye, kidnapper.
Bye, kidnapper. What? Did you hear him?
I didn't.
The kidnapper is hilarious.
Yeah,
I don't
he a
know which
fool.
one of y'all more foolish.
He a fool for real. He definitely a
I don't
fool.
know which one of y'all.
God
I
damn,
think I don't even know how to put. I don't think I should put y'all in a tie. I gotta think about this one.
I don't even know
I
what
think
to
the
say.
kidnapper might be a little bit more retarded than you. But
Probably.
What?
But
He said at 16, I had 20 seconds. I didn't have more than 7 strokes. What?
Well, I heard him say that. I kind of agree because when I was young, I don't remember being that Superman and every. Is it like women? Do y'all have these false memories or what? Because it's like I don't remember having.
I can remember back when I was that age. You know, it was given. It's stamina all day. Okay?
Oh wow!
It wasn't nothing about 7 and 20 seconds or none of that. It was like, okay, I'm done. I need a break. All right, we're gonna have to do this later. Okay, like.
There you
Young
go.
people got stamina. Like what? I never can say in my younger days that I had any problems like that.
I guess I've been in unk mode for since I was a teenager. So. I don't know, man.
Y'all killing me. I can't breathe.
She gonna need the Heimlich maneuver.
Y'all killing me.
But you just in time for this here. So.
Oh God, my stomach hurts.
So we come to an end of another exciting Nicole Aladrian show.
Y'all, we hope y'all got some laughs in, right? Y'all got to meet the kidnapper. And y'all got some insight, right? And understand this is all opinions, all right? We're not trying to tell nobody how to think or feel. We just give relatable, fun advice, and hopefully you can learn something from it and grow, all right? And until next time, y'all, peace and God bless.
This is a Nicole Aladrian show.